Everybody, John Campy here, editor-in-chief of AMC Movie Talk, joined by the director of the upcoming The Death Superman Lives, Mr. John Schnepp, and we just got some pretty crazy news. It has now been confirmed by both Variety and The Hollywood Reporter that Warner Brothers has announced that we now know who the new Batman is that will be facing off against and ultimately teaming up with Henry Cavill's Superman, and it's none other than Ben Affleck. Schnepp, you and I just got off the phone with each other when this news broke. We haven't even talked about this yet. Your initial reaction, your initial thoughts when you hear that Ben Affleck is the new Batman.
When you told me that, I said, is it April Fool's Day? I mean, in my mind, that's what I thought. I was like, no way can Ben Affleck be Superman. I mean, he's played George Reeves in Hollywoodland.
That's
so he's
right.
actually played the actor who played Superman. He's been a superhero already as Daredevil. So it was like, to me, it was like, out of left field, but the more I'm thinking about it and the more I'm hearing about it and the more I'm reading about it, it seems actually like a pretty cool casting decision.
And you know what? When you mentioned all those other connections he had, let's not forget, too, he was, when they were still moving forward with the Justice League movie, you know, it seems like an eternity ago, Ben Affleck was one of the front runners, and reportedly he was one of the guys they approached to maybe direct the film. And now here he is. And look, I got to tell you right now, I have been a Ben Affleck obviously as a filmmaker, he's a genius. But as an actor, I have been a Ben Affleck supporter for a long time. Has he made some absolutely crap movies in the past? Completely. But when you look at his body of work, he has turned in some absolutely remarkable and stellar performances. And just look at his last couple of films. Argo, which won Best Picture. You look at the film he did, the other film that he directed, The Town. I thought he was remarkable in The Town.
Yeah, he's incredible in The Town.
And he fits in. Let's look at this. You know, they said they were maybe going to be gunning for like a 40-ish-year-old Batman. That fits Ben Affleck. He's in that age range. He has turned himself into a physical beast. He is a huge guy. I was never more aware of that than when I sat down with him when we were interviewing him for Argo. The dude's just turned himself into a beast. He was always in good shape, but now he's absolutely huge. He has the acting pedigree. He's the right age. He's got the physicality to do it. We know he can pull this type of stuff off because he's done it in Daredevil. Whatever you think the problems with Daredevil was, I mean, obviously it had problems. I kind of liked it, and whatever the problems were, Ben Affleck wasn't one of the problems. I think this is a great choice. Would it have been my first choice? No. But I'm telling you, there's probably a scope of about 10 choices they could have made where I would have been really happy. I did not see this coming at all. But personally, I am thrilled with this choice. I think this is going to go in a great direction. And most importantly, I really think him and Henry Cavill will have some terrific on-screen chemistry. How do you think these guys are going to work well together?
I think they're going to work really great together. I guess for me, it brings up a larger concern. Ben Affleck is a filmmaker. He's a director as well as an actor. Is he going to be available? I guess he must have signed some multi-picture deal. I haven't read all the ins and outs yet. It's because if he's playing Batman in this brand new Man of Steel reboot, then he's going to be Batman in his own Batman movie. He's going to be Batman in the Justice League. Great Batman point. That's going to have Henry Cavill as Superman in it. So it's kind of a long-term commitment, I think, not only for Henry Cavill, but also for Ben Affleck. So
yeah, and
I'm just trying to like weigh that out. I mean, I guess it's kind of kick-ass for him because it's a win-win situation. He's like, I'm now part of one of the biggest franchises ever, and I'll still be able to direct my own independent movies. 6 months as Batman, 6 months making like a Town or Argo, So
yeah, and
it's kind of a pretty cool situation.
Affleck has been a favorite over at Warner Brothers for a long time, just winning them Best Picture again. He's been nominated for Best Director.